now. I'm so excited! I got a big bow. I didn't draw this. I'm gonna draw one. I have had no time, like, at all. But we're here. Does the audio sound okay? It sounded good when I tested it, so just let me know if anything sounds off. And hello, everybody. I'm so excited. There was something I wanted to say, but I totally forgot what I was going to say because, of course, it's me. Oh, the mic's off. Hold up. Hold up. Is this better? Did I fix it? Is it good? What happened? Did I fix it? Let me know. Let me know. Did I fix it? Did I fix it? Yes! Oh, okay, good! I had it on the wrong setting. That's my bad. Shello, everybody. As I was saying, shello. I hope you are doing well on this Valentine's Day. Good. It sounds good. It should be louder, too. I made it louder than it was when we did Phasmo a couple days ago. So it should be pretty good. I triple checked everything. I guess I just put it on the wrong setting, which is a simple mistake. You're supposed to have it on MME, but I had it on WDW, I think is what it was. If you don't know mics, just ignore me. But shallow! I am so excited for today. It is St. Valentine's Day, or as I like to call it, chocolate sale at Walgreens Eve. So if you're celebrating today, that's great. I hope you have a wonderful time. You know, like they say there's a lot of fish in the sea. I'm one of them. Date me. I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. I hope you guys are having a good Valentine's Day. We are playing Doki Doki today, if you couldn't tell. And if I recall correctly, it is the day of the festival. I will play until we finish the festival day. So we're good, I think. We'll be able to play the festival. I am so excited. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know we're gonna get romantical, so it's the perfect day for this. I'm so excited. Chocolate sale at Walgreens Eve to you too. Yes, exactly. It's the perfect day. I'm just saying, it's a candy holiday, and we love candy holidays. Just like Halloween. Halloween's a really, really good one. Or St. Patrick's Day, because sometimes they give you gold coins. I love candy. So let's head over to. You had a what? You had a drunk Valentine's? Well, be careful, okay? Please be careful. Don't overdrink. But we're going to go to the festival today. So let's head over to play Doki Doki. Yee! Let me turn back the volume. I turned it down. It was too loud. Let's turn it up a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. That sounds good. Is this good for you guys? Is this too loud? I think this is perfect. So we got a little game. Monday, February 7th. That's the last time we played. It's the day of the festival! Here we go. It is the day that all of the romance happens. Are you guys ready for the romance? I am so ready for the romance. Hi to all, and how is everyone doing today? I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great. I had a chocolate heart today. My mother, she works at C's, so she stopped by and she gave me one. I got a Valentine's from my mommy. Mommy Nimo. Yeah. I'm so excited. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready? I have to remember everybody's voices because it's been a couple of days. Also, my voice has fully recovered from that callback that I had, so I should be back to normal. Also, one fun note before we get started. I sang, or not sang, but I was speaking a really low note that I couldn't normally hit because I had done so many, like, screaming. I guess I got, like, a rough voice, but let's see how low I can go today. Yes, the romance is gonna hit real hard today. Well, hopefully not too hard. We don't want romance to, like, smack you with a backhand or anything. Can you imagine that? Just being smacked with a backhand for romance? Hello! Happy Valentine's, everyone! Alright, so, let's get started. It's the day of the festival. It is our romantic day where we will fall in love with one of the girls. Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Let's go! Of all the days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. Oh, is she not? But Sayori isn't answering her phone. Uh-oh. Is she too busy getting dressed? She might be too busy getting dressed. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that was a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. First of all, is there supposed to be music? Because I don't hear it. Oh, but I guess there's no music. Whoa, I hear it though. Here we go. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. Oh, well, that's sad and beautiful. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Give me the music. Where the music at?
Guppy.
I forgot what she sounded like.
You're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
Do you guys hear any audio? There's no music. Like, I put it up. It should be here. Does this scene just not have audio? I guess not.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now.
Festival episode, let's go! That's right! Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. Oh, I see. I forgot, we're performing poems. Each one of us. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. Ooh! So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on days this important, she'd try a little harder.
I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful. What? Why do you feel awful? Knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Oh, right, she didn't get over her depression in a day. Because that's not how depression works. There's no music right now in the scene? Oh, okay. Well, then we'll just go until there's music. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. I gotta get back into the reading. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You should take a little responsibility for her, Guppy. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all.
That's creepy. That's creepy.
But...
I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? Oh, are we officially a couple? Let me get some tea. Gotta get into this. I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet.
Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold up, I gotta readjust my mic. It's too far away from my face. Too far away. There we go.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure.
I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Is it desks or desk? Did I miss? Desk, yeah, I said that right.
Oh, yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones that they performed during our practice.
What's this?
I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Uh-oh! We're gonna read... Oh! Get out of my head, 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 get out of my get out of my head! Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. This is some spoken word kind of chiz. Did she write this? That's not good. Also, can somebody take account of how many times I said get out of my head? Because that's a lot. Look at that. That's a lot. And there's no music still.
What is this?
Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Guppy? What's wrong? Nothing.
This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that...
I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so...
Well, all right.
Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. This is scary.
What was I thinking?
I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs and what I want to give to her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in.
Sayori?
She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? Yeah, it is! In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door.
Sayori?
Wake up, dummy. Oh, wait, that's him.
Wake up, dummy.
You got some chocolate right here? Anybody want to share? Yes, give me all the chocolate. I love chocolate. There's no response. I really don't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door.
Ah! No! What?
Whoa! Wait, what? I don't... What? Wait, what? What? No! Wait, what? Wait, what kind of game is this? What kind of game is this? An exception has occurred? File game script line 307 trace... What? Best found... No, what happened? Oh, Sayori. What? I don't... Oh, no. Who wrote this? I don't like this anymore. They had beautiful lines and then they did this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Rip Sayori. No! What the heck? What the heck? Is this a nightmare? It better be. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be. No, it can't be. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are That's... I suppressed the urge to vomit. My heart is beating so fast. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her... Well, there's the music, by the way. I told her I know what's best. Oh, is that why there was no music? I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? This can't be confessing to her. Yeah, this can't happen. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Wait, is there a way to make her live? Oh, but I can't go back that far. Oh, no. No! And why did I confess to her and make her feel worse? Why was I so selfish? I wanted to tell her that I loved her. This was my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. Could I? It's scripted, she always dies? No! If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. This can't... Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with, since she's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Oh, you want to bet? Except for the fact that I didn't save! Ugh! Both choices lead to her dying? No! Is this the kind of game it is? I didn't expect this. I knew it was, like, good, but I didn't think it was like this. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough, and now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. This... Ugh. At least the love option doesn't have Sayori screaming at the top of... What? What? Wait, you're there when she dies? In the other version? Oh no. I mean, that might have been more cinematic, but no. Never. Never, 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 never! No! That's it? Wait, what? What? Did it glitch? Is this new game? Do I have to start a new game? Oh, what the flip? Wait, what? Is this part of the game? Sayori's dead! Monica took out. Is Monica the bad one? Is she the yandere? Is that why people love her so much? It's different though? I'm not done? Do I press this? Or do I load back? What do I do? What do I do? Also, I love how like all of the girls are in here. It's Natsuki, Yuri, and then Monica. But there's no Sayori left. That's terrifying. Any of the two works? Are you sure? Oh. Oh! What? Now the game will crash for good? What? Wait. I don't... Oop. I don't get this. This is weird. Hisne Yulsa Orid... What? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air. Is this the beginning? Wait, what? Where's my game? Can I save? The heck? Wait, is this part of it? I don't get it. Is this part of it? What do I do? Eldritch horror appears? Oh, is she an eldritch god? What the heck? That's supposed to be Sayori, right? My neighbor and good... Did she like erase her? You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? What? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. What the heck is happening? Everything's fine, just keep... Okay. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However... And just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let blank catch up. Whoa! No! What? This is part of the game, right? Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some cute girls or something, yada yada yada. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like... Whoop, I skipped that. Oh, it says it here too! Wait, did it cut out her lines? Are these her lines? That's weird. They're always in the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyways. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Clubs. Forgot that was the male voice. There really aren't any that interest me, but... Do I have to play this over again? What the... What kind of game is this? Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to... What? I don't get this. Are you sure this is how it's supposed to be? Demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Guppy? Oh, no. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Wait, this is different from the first one, isn't it? Because we didn't know her at the beginning, right? Psychological... Oh! So it's not just like a cute dating sim? Oh. Well, then that means it's gonna be super good. I like stuff like this. The Anime Club. Yeah, it has. I guess I better get back into the voice acting. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. School... what? Oh, smart, beautiful. Okay, athletic. Basically completely out of my league, so having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper here? Or... Do you never actually get to the festival? Is that why you guys were so excited about Festival Day? Because you never actually get there? Now that you know the truth, you can't go... Oh, no. It's kind of like a loop, but it goes by much quicker. Oh, okie dokie Loki. Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. That was weird. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. The festival exists, we just never get... Oh! Roll for sanity. Uh-oh. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh, wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Guppy. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case,
Is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy.
Am I getting the crazy right? She's crazy, right? Pops, a party popper. Woo! Welcome to the festival. Oh, this is the festival. It's a festival of crazies. That's what it is.
Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. This is crazy. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica?
Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Guppy. You know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
She's gonna kill me. She already killed Sayori. I bet she killed Sayori. I'm giving you chills? Oh, does that mean I'm doing good? Yeah! Woo! Getting that voice acting right. Gotta do it the correct way to make sure that people get the chills from Monica. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica. Uh-oh. And her irresistible smile. Did he really sell his soul? Wait. Is that what happened? I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, but being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Yeesh, this is actually scary. Good, be scared now. Now that I know it's not just like a cute little dating sim, let's get into the scary and creepy. As soon as somebody said yandere, I knew it had to go somewhat creepy. I didn't think it'd be this. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Full of energy, got this. Ooh. She was so full of energy, she broke the game.
I'm back! And I brought a guest with me.
Ah! I didn't like the way that sounded.
Like this. This is too scary. A guest?
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Guppy.
All words escape me in this situation. This is trippy. I'm not sure that line is meant to be taken literally, but it makes too much... I mean, it does make sense.
This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Wait! Did she just erase Sayori from existence? This is kind of like... I watched the anime Another, like, the other day. And they... If you don't know the premise, long story short, they have to, like, find somebody who doesn't actually exist, but everybody thinks exists, and then you have to kill them. To make sure that, like, people don't keep dying. It's a really good anime. I highly recommend you go watch Another. But this is kind of like that. They erased Sayori, and now she's literally... She doesn't ever exist in any world. That's interesting. Is this Natsuki? So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki. Energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. The one with the umbrella, fun times. What does that mean?
Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Guppy in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought someone new? I was going to... Well, you know...
Oh, sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
She always likes tea. That's her thing, huh? Always 3. Yeah, see? They, like, erased her. No others, huh? Yeah. There were always 3. Eventually, there will only be 1. Monica. Because I'm guessing these 2 are gonna die at some point. Now that I know that people are gonna die, this is too scary. Happy Valentine's Day. Yep.
Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Guppy?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be so hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more exciting and important. Oh, that was the wrong word. Important. I'm confident that we can all really grow from this club before we graduate.
You're not gonna graduate.
Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Not really, she's got a different goal in mind. Nothing says true love like deleting the competition. Oh! Is that what she does? Oh, interesting. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. I really hope Natsuki doesn't die though. Yuri, I feel bad, but like, Natsuki's so cute. She was my second pick. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle.
You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
She'll graduate from living? Uh-oh.
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I can at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Guppy, what kind of things do you like to read? Well,
considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Manga?
I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Are you leaving? Oh, bye-bye! Thankies for coming! I hope you had the fun! And happy Valentine's Day! I will see you next time if you decide to come back. Have a good Valentine's Day and good sleep. I suppose you're going to sleep. I'm just guessing. Lights! I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Like Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with...
Oh, that's... I forgot. I was like, did we already read this? It's because I read it the first time.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Is she explaining the game? Is this a... Because we read this at the beginning. Was this foreshadowing, I see? Perhaps she was using the literary, what do you call it? I was trying to be smart, but I'm not. She was using the literary analysis, I think is what it's called, of foreshadowing, which is foretelling something, but quietly and in a way you wouldn't normally think. What a wholesome chat. I know, she's a real work of art, isn't she? She's something very special. The irony. Yes, exactly. It's ironic.
Anyway,
I was about to go into Monica's voice. She's taken over me already.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once.
I just really grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Like the game! This is getting pretty meta. What's this? Normally people get chocolate for Valentine's. Here we have glitchy meta horror. Yeah, exactly. Oh, wait, this is Natsuki. Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them.
Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you should share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
So much foreshadowing in this game. Like, I'm gonna write until I Oh! I get it. We all sit in silence for a moment. This game is... She's doing something sneaky again.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all.
No! Vice president was Sayori! When did this happen, huh?
I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member...
If she's vice president, is she gonna die next? And then it's gonna go to her and then she's gonna die? No! I don't want these girls to die.
It seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Guppy? Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Who's Sayori? Yeah, I get it, whatever. You guys stink. You're the worst. You're the worst and the best.
I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and,
I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But... I'm sorry, I thought...
The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. Sayori is the vice president. I'm pretty sure Yuri is just a normal member. She was until now. Nobody knows who Sayori is. Who's Sayori? What? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back at me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Guppy.
I killed Sayori is what she should say.
The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before...
I'm just thinking, there was an option to talk to Monica. Should I start paying more attention to her to get her to love me to save everybody else? Is that a way I can save everyone? Yuri joins the club after Sayori? Oh.
And if we don't find one more member before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed, so if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Guppy? Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed.
Guppy, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note.
Was this the only way of winning is not playing? Oh, that's true.
Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so that we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Guppy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah.
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set.
I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay,
I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
She's creepy. Monica's voice was really giving me the chills. Good! I'm doing a good job at being scary. I like doing voices. Voice acting's really fun. I really hope I nailed my callback. On the plus side, if 4 is the number of people needed to make it an official club, then that means we can't lose anyone else or we wouldn't have a club anymore. We're totally in the clear now. Exactly! Except for the fact that the next time she does this, it's gonna be like, we need 3 members to be a club. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Without a choice, we have no choice.
You have no choice, Guppy.
Is what she's saying. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. No, it will not. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Guess we're writing another poem. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. Yes, I feel you. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency row. Well, I thought there were 3 girls, but I guess you don't exist. I'm gonna try for Yuri this time, since the first time we got Natsuki, I think. So let's go for, like, different words. Anger. Really? Unrestrained? Unrestrained. Precious variance. Unending. Ambient. Unrequited. Tenacious. Horror. Childhood, grief, dark. What about childhood? You're a childhood friend now? Clouds! I was trying to see if I could glitch it to see if Sayori will come back. Death. Effulgent? I don't know what that means. Doki Doki. Embrace cry. Infinite. Secretive. Meager. Massacre. Tragedy. Depression. Infallible. Frightening. What? Was that our homegirl? Was she haunting us? That was our homegirl. That's my home skillet biscuit right there. She's haunting us. She's letting us know I do exist. Monica's just trying to hide her from us.
Hi again, Guppy. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Just imagine she has like a really weird, creepy laugh.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No. No.
Thanks for... Oh, wait, this is Yuri. Thanks for keeping your promise, Guppy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to...
Oh, come on! Like, he deserves any slack. That was creepy. Natsuki, I'm sorry. That was just strange. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or whatever, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, I can't read. Move your touche. Move! Monica, get out of here, you stupid. Natsuki certainly have a big mouth for someone... You certainly... Oh, she's speaking.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps the manga collection in the club room,
I think is what she's saying. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that it still puts it in history.
I'm sorry, Guppy.
Congrats on 800? Oh yeah, I forgot we made 800. Thankies. You guys, we're almost there. 200 more. I'm going to be posting my art raffle thing after this later tonight. So stay tuned for that, and hopefully you can share with your friends, and then we can get to 1,000. We're almost there. We're almost there. Just got to make it there. I don't care how much farther we get past that. I just want to make it to that point so I can get monetization. Because I need to make back some money. Also, yes, manga is literature.
We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read.
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget it. I said anything, I guess.
Well, no, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She is pretty cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Was Sayori or Natsuki the first one to give him a book? I don't remember this in the first one. Manga is literature. You're writing a manga yourself? That's exciting! I'll be there to read it. Send me the link whenever it's done if you get it, online. That's what I meant to say, on the computer. Guppy's MC voice reminds me of Killua from Hunter x Hunter. I haven't seen Hunter x Hunter, so I don't know. MC? Monica, you mean? Or Yuri? Which one is MC?
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to... Did we just skip Natsuki's because I got Yuri? Yes, I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Crap. I think she noticed me looking after her.
She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Oh, this is cute! But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book.
Sorry. I was just spacing out.
I met her this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm.
Why is her eye, like... Her eye is just going off the screen. MC is me in the game? MC is Guppy me. Oh! Well, thankies. My man voice, you mean? MC... What's his name? Killua. I gotta remember. Killua. I'm gonna write that down so I remember. Do you mean the English voice? Killua. E-N... Hunter. X-Hunter. Her eye is like flying off her face. Yuri, fix your eye. There we go. Hunter x Hunter. I'll make sure to look it up. Is that where it stops? I wanted to see if it would go any farther, but I think it stopped. Yeah, it stopped. Glasses won't fix that. Yeah, Yuri, your eyesight's pretty bad. I think. Hey, you wanna play some? I spy with my one little eye. I spy. Is this a nice Valentine's gift? Not really.
I wanted to reread part of it, not for any particular reason.
Oh, she fixed her eye. Good.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see.
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Oh wait, that's my man.
I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so?
Yuri, get back here, right? Get back here, you cute little eye. You put it on my face. Put it on my face.
What's the story about anyway?
Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the cover.
Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people,
Ew! By cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... gross!
That might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs or the breeding.
That's kinda dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Hello, Evan! Welcome! Yuri is a pirate confirmed fake glass eye so she could just remove, yeah. Kinda reminds me of another character from the anime I watched. Sounds like a joy story to me.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Guppy? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story, It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants you to be evil.
What?
But
I feel like Monica's saying this.
But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body...
Oh, did we lose that? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, this is weird. This is getting weird. When I saw DDLC as the strain today, I was laughing my tush off, knowing we would start straight at Sayori's death. Oh no! I'm sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know that. I just thought we had a festival.
So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I'm...
My puppy just jumped on my leg.
And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, huh?
Oh, no! No, no! No, no, no! No. No, no. No.
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book.
I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag.
Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right?
I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Wink.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. The fact that you didn't even know made it more fun. Oh, well, that's good, I guess. It was, what do you call it? When you're expecting one thing and then another thing happens. Fate, I guess? Lucky? I guess you could say that's lucky. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body?
Wait, what? Wait, what? Is that what that said? In the heat of your body? I think Monica's like coming through Yuri at this point, and she's straight up just like telling me her true feelings. Holy moly. Hello, Sirius. Welcome. Don't worry, you're not too late. We started an hour ago. I didn't know it's already been an hour. Holy moly.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
Well, that ain't direct yet, bit.
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right?
I slide my desk up. Oh! I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Between the two of them? Shouldn't it say the two of us?
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we... Oop, I hit my mic. That's my bad. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold open the book.
I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Oh! Yuri takes her left arm and holds the... Oh, okay. and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Oh, there's our hand. We're sharing. This is a really pretty picture, though. That way I turn the page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready? To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second.
I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks.
We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Ooh, we're having an intimate moment. My melatonin ski. Oh, of course. Bye. Thankies for coming. I hope you had the fun, and we will see you tomorrow. Oh, yes, everybody. We're having a huge collab tomorrow, so make sure that you come to that one. It's going to be really, really fun. It's earlier, just so you guys know. So it should be okay. So I will see you guys there. Thanks. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you meant we're talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why it came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we first started reading. You can rest. Oh, wait, this is him.
You can rest a little. Rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little.
My breathing.
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself.
Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom.
What on earth was that about?
Guppy? Did something happen just now?
I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing!
Don't worry. I believe you, silly.
Ooh.
Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
10 out of 10 for voice acting. Oh, thankies! I'm doing my best. This is a cold read. I'm reading it as the words pop up. If you don't know what a cold read is, it's when you get the script. Can't talk. It's when you get the script and you have to just read the words without, like, practicing. So it's all just cold reading.
All right, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd just get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking.
I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. What should I show my poem to first? I'm gonna show Natsuki first. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Guppy, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What do you expect me to believe, that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in the effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it.
Painful to think about?
Fine. Well,
Sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Enough? Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap. Why did the music change? Horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all about sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly! It's like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not.
I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yuri. I want to show Yuri.
Hi, Guppy. Having a good time so far? Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Always. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
Of course I'll be afraid to bring that up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled, and Natsuki really sounds like it should be fun to tease her. Aw, I like Natsuki though. Don't tease her, she's cute. Uh-oh, Monica timed us right.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to.
Don't worry, Guppy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Guppy. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from the reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all of the time you needed.
All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
We have the Natsuki and Yuri fight today as well. That's gonna be fun. Oh yeah, I have to do that again.
Hole in a wall! But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems? Oh wait, is this, Monica? I should read Monica.
Hole in a wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
Beautiful. But creepy. Just like her, I guess.
So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, with that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I've had some kind of epiphany lately. Or recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Oh, yay! Now we can talk to Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud?
Yuri covers her mouth. First covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, it's easier to notice on DDLC+, but Monica's first poems always keep a story going. Oh! Really? So was that poem a continuation of the one we read earlier?
Monica seems to be a continuation of her first one.
Yeah! Oh! I want to see if there's a way to read them all. Will we find out? I want to read them in order.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
She says a lot of big words. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. Not really. And she sounds like an expert. Not really.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things.
I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
Something less easy to notice no matter if Yuri likes, hates, or is meh about the poem. She will tell you the same tip to help you improve your writing. Oh! I thought so. I was like, that kind of sounds the same.
Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate... Wait. I've already read this one, haven't we? Or is this... Are they all new poems? And I should read this as Yuri.
Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time.
Yeah, we read this.
The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty.
Huh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
No, not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost theory?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Guppy.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work.
All? What do you mean, all? Tell me what you mean, Ben. Oop, I hit the thing again.
They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Guppy.
Me too.
Yay!
Phew.
I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Why is the music all wonky? Now it's okay, I guess. That was weird. Did you hear that? The cute drawing from the collab is still there? Oh, I'm sorry. I can replace that with, give me 1 sec. 1 second. There we go. Thankies for reminding me. I totally forgot. There you go. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. Hi, sigh. It still is a horror game, I guess. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. No, you got yourself into some crazy stuff. Just you wait. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. All right, you guys, you ready? We're getting into the fight. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem onto the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy?
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
Huh! If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked somebody who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Guppy did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I'd appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Guppy liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. What the heck? Did you see that? What was that? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That was weird.
That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Guppy appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you really that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Guppy started showing up.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that, you really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking! You want to be an edge... Ooh. I don't like this! You want to be edgy B-word?
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to improve anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Well, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the F is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on! Let Guppy hear everything you really think! I'm sure he'll be head over heels. Oh my gosh, this is insane! Suddenly Yuri turns towards me, as if she noticed I was standing there.
Guppy, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true! She started it! How did I get dragged? It's not... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Where's the Monica option? Natsuki? What the heck?
Monica? Hey, Guppy. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay?
What the flip happened?
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, huh?
This is crazy. This is insane. They're really going at each other. Oh my gosh, that was hard. I wasn't expecting the new line, so my mind went like Let me get some tea. That was a lot. I just spilled on myself. Hold up. Thank goodness tea is like not staining. Whew, alright, here we go. Monica moment.
I can't even confront my own club members properly.
Oh, I don't like this.
I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. but I never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with others, that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
Wow, that's crazy.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead.
Yuri? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I believe you.
I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did.
Guppy, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Guppy. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble.
Okay. Did we get to see what she said? I'm sorry for causing you trouble, but I appreciate you understand. And then... Did Monica cut her off? Your voice acting really adds a lot to the experience. Wow. Oh, thankies! I'm glad. I really like doing Monica's voice. It's really fun and different for me. It's like my callback audition that I did a very different voice from mine, and it was rough. It was fun. It was rough though. I guess unrestrained, meager, captive. Just pick all the dark words. Insight, anxiety, sensation. Calm, laugh, empty, variance. No. Oh. Shame, misfortune, depression. The unfortunate word. Vitality? What's vitality mean? Broken? Dark? Promise? Effulgent essence? Okie dokie dokie. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm just gonna keep going until I'm like bored. Or not bored, but until my throat gives in, I guess. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Welcome back, Guppy.
Hi, Yuri.
I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel, see, I remembered, still hangs in the air a little bit. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking at the classroom, around the classroom. Natsuki is reading a manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before.
Inner energy. Oh, thankies! I'm gonna say it now, but my phone keep correcting just Monica. Ooh, she's taking over your phone!
Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please, don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm really happy you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're all just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Guppy, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? I just...
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean anything by the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing.
Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But...
I'll accept your apology anyways. If it helps you feeling better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. So... she'll completely forget about... Did Monica erase the wrong mind? Because didn't she say that I wouldn't remember? I think she erased Natsuki's mind by accident. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though.
Hey!
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
There you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not! What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still? That must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed.
Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet.
Maybe... Is she the one playing the piano? Is this her song? Has she been in control the whole time? It's all coming together. It's all coming together.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Guppy.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see.
I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or if just me. Oh, I missed that. In that case,
best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really.
I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off to the closet.
Guppy, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. In the club.
Clone Monica just playing the piano in the background. I mean, honestly, is that her playing? I wouldn't... I wouldn't put it aside.
Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway.
Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time.
Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls out a copy of the book from her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea.
Am I playing any instrument? No, I don't know how to play any instruments. I can only play the throat. Like I can sing. That's my only instrument.
Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow in watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside.
Could you hold this for a second?
Sure.
Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts with her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher?
Oh my god, I thought I saw something behind me that scared me. Monica's here! Oh no!
Thanks. I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Singing's pretty difficult. Not if you're me. It's pretty easy. Easy mode.
Ah, did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
She's kind of like stalking now. She's kind of intruding a little bit more. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her.
Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would
be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it.
Yuri?
What? Okay. I guess Monica said, "No, I don't want you talking to her like that. We're going back."
I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Guppy, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. That was weird, right? Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do it any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will.
Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself.
You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too hard.
You're always worrying about me, Guppy. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. She's acting different.
Guppy, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best.
Back pain? Is she getting stabbed in the back? What's happening? Is that foreshadowing again? So I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough.
Is it because of her boobies? Is that what she was trying to say? Girl, I get you. I feel you. But I don't feel you because I don't have nothing! Anywho's, not that I'm peeved or anything. Let's get back in it.
I'll go ahead and get the book.
I retrieved the book from my bag.
I have some chocolate as well.
It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I want chocolate. I had some earlier, but I want more. Not ain't serious, just a big booba joke. I take it, it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until their shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Calm down, boy. Calm down.
Your teacup.
Oh,
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus? Well, dude, put the teacup down. Because now I need to worry about making sure that I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper.
Sorry.
I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper.
You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold open the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
There is a bug in my face. Oh, she's so pretty! Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg.
Well, in that case...
Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Ooh, yum. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. Oh! He's getting romantical. He's putting the moves on. This is gonna be good. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate into her mouth. There it is. Just like that, Yuri closes her lip over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
And then she eats. Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Guppy.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Yuri starts to breathe heavily. Oh, here we go again.
I can't. Guppy.
Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Guppy. My heart won't stop pounding, Guppy. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can't you feel it, Guppy?
Oh, no! Oh, gosh! Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Oh, gosh! Oh, gosh! Oh, no! What's happening? I don't like this! I don't like this! Look at her! They gave her like Steve Buscemi's eyes. Is her nose bigger? Oh no, that's just one nostril. Okay, hurry.
It's time to share poems.
Oh my goodness! You bite! show Yuri that poem. We're going for a little bit longer. I'm having way too much with this. We're finally into like a good storyline.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face.
Do you like it? Guppy, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly?
I don't like the ways her eyes were actually moving. Yeah, but that looked like Steve Buscemi's eyes, right?
Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery.
Yuri visibly swallows. Okay. Is that a good swallow? Did I swallow correctly? Even if her hands appear sweaty.
That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Guppy. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Guppy? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay?
Oh no, it's long and in cursive. Here we go. Wheel!
Oh wait, wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head. Is that how you say that? Linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world.
That's scary.
A thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearboy. Gearboy?
I said that with such conviction.
Parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, the prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes.
That's also scary.
A thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox,
not gearboy.
A sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time.
What the heck? Every time it ticks every second time.
A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood.
This sounds like glitching when I say it like this.
Breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel.
Wow! That was something.
It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
Whew! That was a rough one! Yuri gave you a love stare. I guess she did. We'll show Natsuki. Yeah, just as I thought. Guppy, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Guppy? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together. Do you hear my puppy in the background? Puppy, calm down. Not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyways. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Who should I show? I guess Monica. Here we go.
Guppy, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy. Oh, goodness. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members.
No, you don't! You killed our other one!
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Here we go.
Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. Endless cacophony of meaningless noise. That noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating,
Waveforms.
Violent, grating waveforms. Screeching, piercing.
She's like glitching.
Cosine
Tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. An endless poem of meaningless. Delete her? Delete Monica. Oh, I thought I could move that. I can. Delete her. This is getting scary. Ah!
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when,
We're gonna save again? Wait, it deleted my save slot. That was weird.
You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything.
Please help me?
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Is she like actually a good person? She's just trapped in a game? Or is she really a bad person? Is she a ghost? What's happening? What is happening? Sure, we'll read this poem. We're gonna read this poem. Stare at the dot. Reveal a special message. Wait. We're loading back. Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yes. Stare at the dot. Okay, I'm staring. How long do I stare at the dot? I love you. Aww! Is that it? Is that it? Is this it? What do I do? No, the poem? That's okay. I got it. Is this it? Is that it? Was I just waiting for her to say that? Thanks, Monica. I love Sayori. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Oh, I don't like those noises. Ugh, Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
There's a concern of mine as well.
Ah! Oh my gosh. I didn't expect that. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Whew.
I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
I'm gonna save again. No, we're gonna save on that one.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Guppy joined the club, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyways? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them and find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Guppy?
Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Guppy to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Guppy joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And oh no, does she have house problems? Like family problems? And Guppy isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Oh, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider your opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Guppy want to get more members too, right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent.
If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, I cannot read.
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything, Guppy. Why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well,
that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyways? What if starting this club was a mistake?
Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Guppy, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki
ignores Yuri and walks right out the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Ah! Who cares about that obnoxious brat?
This is Monica taking over.
Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president, so it's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself.
Ah! Ew! I should do my... Oh, this is gross.
I should do my,
Who am I talking as right now? Hold up.
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make that decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Guppy? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing.
I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else.
No, Yuri. Oh, poor Yuri. Everyone has problems. They repeated the problems line 7 times while coming to life. Uh-oh.
I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you.
Each member contributes their...
Why does her eye keep bleeding? Is she gonna get stabbed in the eye or something? This is just too creepy. How much time are we at? We're at 2 hours. We're gonna keep going. I'm having way too much fun, if that's okay with you guys.
Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too.
I don't like that your eye's bleeding, girl. You gotta get that checked out. Go to a doctor.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. Oh, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
All right. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also, a wonderful friend.
Monica...
I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay?
Me too.
Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Guppy?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Guppy before we leave. Just to make sure he thinks of his time here and all that. See what he thinks of his time here. It's important to me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow!
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew! Things have been a little bit hectic lately, haven't they? Guppy, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! No!
Okay, so... Monica is like a real person that is trapped in the game, right? Is this a Giffany kind of thing? Are we have... Is Giffany based off of this? Wait, hold up. Is Giffany based off of Monica? That would make so much more sense. Do you guys know who Giffany is from Gravity Falls? That would make so much more sense. Maybe I shouldn't be making her so crazy. Lee? Universe? Unrestrained. Hurt. Whatever that one is. Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't have clicked on that one. Disoriented. Unrequited. After image. I don't like this. It's frightening. Sticky. Uh-oh. Why did it make that noise? Alone? Ah! Here? Is this a game? Effulgent? Suicide? Variants? Why is it making noises when... Am I getting them wrong? Uh-oh. What the heck is happening? Boop.
Hi, Guppy. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monica! I told you not to! Is she really late again?
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
Your incessant yelling. What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately?
Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad?
See, it is something.
I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it.
Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I care or anything.
Oh, man. I'm the last one here again.
Well, Guppy just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and,
Oh, right.
I forgot. About that, Natsuki, we were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga.
Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt. As long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help out too. And we'll make sure it's done right.
Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica?
Monica?
Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Guppy, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Guppy is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! I mean, thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make... Didn't we already read this? Make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she receives a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a water filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. We've already read all this. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches the kettle, puts it at the desk. Yeah. Puts the kettle down. I watch her movements. She looks like elegant, right? Especially because of her long legs. Yeah, elegant and methodical.
Okay. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time.
We already read this.
It's a loop.
She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm just bored waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. And then it glitched out.
Let's see.
The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the water fountain. I head down the hallway. It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like she's breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it.
Yuri!
Yeah! Ah! Oh no!
Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable.
Did I see it? Did I see what?
At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. Nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most of me. And it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come into the club, my heart starts to go crazy, like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Guppy, is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately?
Why did she change the subject so quickly?
She's always been a sweetheart ever since joining the club, but recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening, but finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends, and then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be.
Is that Monica? Monica's there. Do you guys see Monica?
I have an idea. Why don't you come by my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want to get lonely or anything.
She's like slowly getting more saturated.
Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy that you joined the literature club, Guppy. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together and eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that would...
I can't read this. Monica, move.
Fate that would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited for years for. Will you do that with me, Guppy?
Let's talk to Natsuki. I'm gonna get a sip of tea real quick. That was crazy. Monica got in a way, her big boy. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Oh, were you talking to someone? No. It was just me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is what she's basically doing. I'm not going to read another one of your Yuri suck-up poems, but I'm going to make you read mine. There's a reason. I really wish I didn't have to do this, but unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. Oh, she wrote like an actual message. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try to talk to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why. But please, try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try and being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know that I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. She's like writing a distress letter. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Natsuki, she read it. Uh-oh.
I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Guppy? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica.
Uh-oh. Just Monica.
I'm gonna save again.
Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. What the heck? What the heck? Just Monica. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath.
I love it. I love everything about it. Guppy, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please?
Sure, I don't care.
You're too nice to me, Guppy. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right?
Yuri holds my poem to her chest.
I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it.
I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream.
You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it.
Girl, I can't read it. It's in Spanish or Latin or something. French?
Eater.
Is there a way to actually decipher this? Scarer? I see a lot of E's. Can you decipher this? Yuri being possessed by Google Translate, yeah. What the heck? There's blood stains on it too. Ah, Steve Buscemi!
Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club?
What the heck was that? Hold up. Wait, who was that? I saw a hand, like somebody was reaching out for help. Was that Yuri? What the heck?
I think I'm going to vomit.
She runs off. What should I show my poem to next? Monica.
Don't say I didn't warn you, Guppy. No?
A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that had happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell the joke at that moment. What would have happened if I pressed yes? Yes? Oh, I picked no. That's my bad.
Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking,
I want to make cupcakes.
Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some kind of mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Guppy? Guppy is going to help me.
Oh, wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica.
Sorry, but that's just how it is.
Like hell it is. Pardon my language, but I wanted to say that just like her. I don't normally curse. That's not even cursing, really. But pardon that language. What the heck are you trying to pull? See, I got so caught up in saying I feel really bad. I'm sorry. I only said it. It's not even like a real curse word. But I only said it because the game's getting weird and she's in a mood.
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough.
Oh, I skipped that. No glitches? There's no glitches on there. How your mind is playing this game? I'm doing good. That's not even a curse! It's the name of the bad place that people go to if they're mean and then they die. It's not even a curse. I was meaning like, at 1 million subscribers, I'll say the F word. I'll do it. I'll do it for you. Yeah, see, it's not a curse word. I just don't like saying it. I usually say HE double hockey sticks, but I'm in the zone of the game now. Monica's taking over my mind. I'm going crazy. Mine too.
What? Your cupcakes? Please.
Like you would effing know. All you care about now is dragging Guppy around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Guppy decide who he'd help, who to help rather than abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Guppy make the choice, okay?
Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Guppy, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We could just...
Natsuki, shut your effing mouth and let him decide for once.
You shut your mouth!
Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay?
Oh! Oh! Whoa! That's a cool mechanic! Wow! That's really cool! Who thought of that? Wow! I'm sorry, this is such a cool mechanic. So I could be anywhere and it'll just go? Wow. Uh-oh. I don't know. Should I pick Monica or Monica? Just pick Monica? But which Monica? Because Monica's okay. Monica's crazy. Monica's insane. Monica's... I'm kind of indifferent to Monica. But Monica! Oh, Monica. I'm going for Monica. Yay! You picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you effing kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Guppy for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Guppy away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Guppy. Yuri really is something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Is this Yuri? Breathing? Finally. This is really all I wanted. Guppy, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Well, there's something really wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire world around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Guppy. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Guppy, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself. Oh, God. I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Guppy. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? What happens if I say yes? Oh, and I can't save! Should I press yes? The voice acting is perfect. Oh, thankies. I'm gonna press yes just to see what happens. Oh, no! No! Oh, no! No! Girl, I don't know what you're saying. You're speaking in another language, and it's going off the screen. Oh my goodness, same thing will happen no matter. Oh, okay, well that's good, I guess. Puppy, shush! I don't know what she's saying. Girl, I can't read this. Yuri! Yuri, I can't read this! I'm gonna save, just in case. I can't read this. Girl. Puppy, shush. That was a something, yeah. Am I supposed to read this? What do I do? 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 I don't know what I do! Yuri can't hear me? Press skip? Ah! Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Puppy, shush! She's mad about something. Oh no. Oh, her eyes! She's like losing the light. What the heck? You guys, this game is crazy. I thought it was just a cute dating sim game. Another fun fact, Yuri is smiling now, but she stops by day 3 of this? Uh-oh. All right, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought it was pretty... Ah! Natsuki runs away.
I'm here. Guppy, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Guppy? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick.
This is the foil from blank. Oh, she deleted Natsuki. And takes a cupcake.
Seriously? These are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second.
Oh no!
Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay. There you are. Hi again, Guppy. Welcome to the Literature Club.
This is freaky!
Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Guppy. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl.
I'm a girl.
Well, I guess that doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know that I'm aware that this is all a game, right?
What the flip? What the heck?
Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention. This would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I sort of owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I guess I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah,
It's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me just to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of a cruel game is this, Guppy? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not jealousy, Guppy. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Guppy. But now, you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Guppy. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent from doing them so. But it must be kind of weird. Must be some kind of weird and inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Guppy, I have a confession to make.
What is it? Tell me your confession.
I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game, for me, you're here to make me smile.
I mean, I like to make everyone smile, so it's not really just you, girl.
Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Guppy, will you go out with me?
What if I just quit the game? Yeah, sure, why not?
I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Guppy.
Oh, uh-oh. 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 She got rid of the saves.
The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Guppy. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make myself one. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so...
Whoa! Wait, what? How does she know? Is Steam the only place you can download this? Monica, how did you know this?
So it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and then find local browser.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending.
Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with this emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right?
Monica, I mean, we can. Oh, cute! Wait, that's cute. I want a picture of this. This is cute. Oh, my phone died. Never mind, I can't get a picture. Mani. Okay. What if I do... Monica. Monica. Do I have to pick the one that's spelt right? Oh, apparently not. Monica? Does it matter at this point? We just wrote a poem!
Hi again, Guppy. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Guppy. Did you write this poem for me?
No, I just press buttons.
That's so sweet of you.
No, I mean, I'm sweet, but that's not... I literally just press the buttons, girl. Calm down.
There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you.
No, I'm okay, girl. I don't need to read it.
Will you please read it?
No, I'm good. Happy end. Okay. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. She's crazy. Oh, nice! Nice job. Monica's in the chat.
I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. But look at us now. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Guppy?
No, I'm okay. Monica, you're real sweet, and you're real pretty too. And I know that everybody says Monica is best girl, but I'm still a Sayori kind of girl, so I'm gonna need you to scooch-a-mooch and get out here. So shoo-shoo.
I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Oh, hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you?
Wait, what? Is that the same every time? How does she know? Wait, what?
Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude of them to start recording without any warning?
Girl, I was streaming the whole time. I don't know if you know this, but I am Guppynimo and I am a VTuber streamer. So don't talk to my chat, okay, girl? Thank you.
I'm sure some people don't mind. But I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot right now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready?
Oh, no. No. How did she know? Can it really tell if OBS is, like, running? That's insane.
I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me... Did I scare you?
Yes, you did! Yeah! Jeez Louise.
You're so cute. Anyway, Guppy, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we could just look into each other's eyes. Let's see.
This is creepy. Is that it? What do I do? 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 She's not doing nothing. Can I... Do I have to just exit out of the game? What do I do? Is this the end of the game? I am in need of assistance. Somebody call Life Alert. This is the end of the game? It is?
I can't help but wonder how things would be different if the game just gave me a route in the first place. I think I would end up forcing you up onto my route anyways. It has less to do with me not having a route and more to do with me knowing that nothing is real. I think the only difference would be that I may not have needed to take such drastic measures to be with you. Maybe the rest of the club would still be around. Not that it really matters. It all lost its meaning once I found out what wasn't real.
Can I read the history? Yeah. No point in saving anywhere. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Oh! That's crazy.
So I really don't miss those days or anything. I really don't.
Do I just sit here and stare at her? What do I do? Monica! Do I... Is this it? Delete her from the CTR files? Actually, there's nothing in such a place known as character files? Can I go into the character file of the game? No. What do I do? Monica, speak to me! Is this it? Is this really the end of the game?
I really like the sound of rain. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet, though. But a nice quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall outside my window. It's one of the most calming experiences for me. Yeah, sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of the rain outside.
Girl, if anybody's holding anybody else, it's gonna be you holding me because I'm the little spoon.
That's not too cheesy or anything, is it?
That's okay, I like cheese. Cheese is my favorite.
Would you ever do that for me, Guppy?
Oh, I should have gone into the settings maybe and quit. It's almost the end? I just stare at her and keep clicking? Can I take your hair bow? Can I undo your bow? Can I poke you in the eyeball? Can I paint your nails? Girl, I'll paint your nails. I'll do it right here. Right here, right now. Give me your nails.
You know, it kind of sucks to be the creative type. Feels like they work so hard but get almost nothing for it. You know, like artists, writers, actors. It's sad because there's so much beautiful talent in the world, but most of it goes unseen and unpaid. I guess that just means that there's a huge surplus of creativity, huh?
What the heck? I quit the game. Up. What? Hold up. Hold up. Gee, this is what happened when I quit. Wow.
What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop. Now that it's just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. Guppy, I don't know if you would have any idea, but if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could just figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Now, where was I?
Do I just keep quitting? Is this what I do? Actually, there's multiple endings right here? What? What do you mean? Don't I just keep killing her? There we go.
I had another really bad dream. You're not the one doing that to me, are you?
It seems to happen whenever you quit the game. So if you could try to avoid doing that, I would be really grateful. Don't worry, I don't think it's caused me any harm aside from the mental scarring. What's the multiple ending? If you stay here long enough, you'll get one? Which ending should I do then? Should I just watch her? Or should I quit? I feel like quitting is the more fun one. If you delete her, it could trigger another? How do I delete her, though? Unseen text. I'll be fine as long as my character file stays intact. Now, where was I? How do I get to the... You know, it kind of sucks to be the creative type. Feels like they work so hard but get nothing for it. You know, like artists, writers, actors. Yeah. You just said that. Okay, but where do I check it? It's on Steam? Do I have to, like, close it? Okay, I'm quitting, and now I'm going to the Steam files. Let's see. Doki Doki. Manage properties. Browse local files. Characters. Monica? Wait, she actually deleted the character files? Okay, well, I deleted it, so let's see what happens. Here we go. What? What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the heck? Guppy, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Guppy. Uh-oh. Did I do the right ending? Shouldn't I have just quit? Please hurry and help me. Help me! Was that Sayori's eye? Did you do this to me, Guppy? Did you delete me? No. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything! I loved you so much, Guppy. I trusted you. Do you want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? No, I was just doing my best. Oh. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Is that it? Guppy, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Is that it? Wait, was I not supposed to do that? She said something. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All of my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. Oh, you were definitely there. Am I doing this right? Is this her piano? I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... Is this it now? Am I done? Wait, what? What is happening in chat? What is happening? I've made up my mind. Guppy, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real.
They were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then...
What the heck? 3-hour stream? Oh, I'm sorry. Are we already at 3 hours? Dang! I was having too much fun! We'll keep playing until... Sayori! Monica's gone! Is this the good ending? Wait! Oh my goodness! Give me my homegirl! It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some cute girls or something. Hey, Guppy. Well, there's already this one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. She's back! We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we picked up that habit once again. Guppy, are you proud of me?
For what?
You know, for waking up on time.
Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day.
Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud.
Come on, please. It's good motivation.
Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori.
We crossed the street together and make our way to school. I'm so happy! Is this the good ending? This is the good ending. Yay! There's the ending and a slightly less bad same ending. You know, you can actually put Monica back in the game. I can, but I deleted her. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Guppy, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not really...
I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me that Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time? Oh, Thankies! I am a voice actress. I am. But Thankies, I appreciate it. I have fun with it. You know, I like to be a goofball. When she's starting a club of her very own?
Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Boo! You meanie.
Be patient. You'll find out soon enough.
I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. I'm so happy. You can revive her by putting her back in the game file? Okay, but what happens if I do? What happens if I put her in the game file? The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I'm having too much fun with this. I'm gonna keep going now that Monica's gone. I want to see what happens. After I pack my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. Oh wait, that was...
Let's see.
I recall the room number of the club from the flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me.
Hello?
Guppy? What are you doing here?
Well, I just...
I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Guppy that Sayori's always talking about.
Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Guppy. We're the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others, and she's alive! Can we make it to 4 hours? I mean, I'll keep playing this until my voice totally gives up. Oh, of course I'm amazing? Amazing at what? Did I miss something? Oh, oop, I hit my mic. Was that the voice acting line? Thankies. I work hard at it. I tried to do my best all the time.
Well, there's the boy voice. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. I look forward to working with you.
Working? Guppy, don't tell me. You're...
That's right. The club I've decided to join is your Sayori.
I was trying to be all dramatic like those protagonists.
The Literature Club.
Sayori's eyes light up.
No way! No way! Ah!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey,
Hey!
Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to...
Hey, don't ruin the surprise.
Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Makes a text box appear saying, "Don't try it, I made my choice," then deletes the file. Wait, what? Make it to 4 hours? Wait, what did you say? I don't know what that means. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. I'm gonna take a sip of tea real quick. This is fun! I really like this game. It got scary, but it was fun. I want to do more dating sims so I can do voice acting. I think that voice acting is really fun, so stay tuned for some dating sims. And also tell me some good dating sims. And they could be weird like this one too. Or just like plain dating sims. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Wah! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and the little pieces of chocolate. I am grinning from ear to ear. I'm so happy. My cheeks hurt. Chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute!
Wow, those look amazing.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her... Oh, wait. With her mouth full, and she managed to get icing on her face. It's delicious! I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. There's a dating sim where the main girl is a llama? That's interesting. Cupcakes are back! Woohoo!
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri?
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Guppy, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Is it just the full story now and we get to... Wait, can we get to the festival now? Hold up, I'm playing until I can see what happens.
Manga...
I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. Oop, I hit my mic again. Nekopara? What does that mean? Festival has been unlocked? It has? Oh my goodness! We're playing until we get to the festival. I promised a festival. And we will get to a festival if that does indeed exist, okay? I promise. And when I promise something, I make sure to keep that promise. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling it a good story is such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Yes, we know, she loves to read. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way that her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read too much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Hey, Yuri? Well, about, the first thing he said.
Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, You're really gonna go through it again? What do you mean? The festival is finally gonna happen? Is it? Are you sure? Oh no! Is Sayori gonna die again? Maybe we should save this for another time. Is Sayori gonna die again? Somebody please let me know. So, if Guppy wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify
ourselves a little. Waiting 3 hours for a festival is very worth it. Are you sure? Okay, if it's actually happening, I'll keep going.
He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Guppy?
Maybe. She senses tension as she jumped it. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Yay, she's president! Guess that means I should try and picking up a novel or something, huh?
Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
Then, as for Yuri...
I have to read manga?
Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize.
With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, "Welcome back! We're still going, because we're going to try and see if a festival actually happens." With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, "Sayori's fine, Monica is gone after all. Who's going to screw things over? Yeah, I guess. Let's see what happens. Let's see how far this game goes." I'm going to get some more tea real quick, though, because my throat is giving up a little.
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No, I realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you would do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah. Me too.
This is so cute!
Sayori, shut up.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes. I look forward to it.
Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's all over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it.
It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Guppy.
You think so? Well, everyone here seems to get along a little bit better with you around Sayori.
Oh, Guppy. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're really pulling it off just fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever! Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun! Hey, Guppy? I really want to thank you. Oh, I miss her! I miss her so much! I'm so happy! I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to.
There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. What? No! I wanted to go to the festival! I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Guppy. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to try and make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. Is this Monica? Did she take over Sayori's file? I can't wait to spend every day like this with you forever and ever. O-R-E-V-E. No! 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 What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Oh. It hurts! Ah! I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Guppy. Goodbye, Literature Club. No! Monica took over! Stupid Monica! I wanted to go to the festival.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff? And
This is how Monica
not really
sounds?
any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where
I can be with you. Am I gonna get copyright strike for this? I don't think I should. La la la.
in my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
What the heck?
The ink flows down
What the?
into a dark puddle.
Also, this is not how I imagined her sounding. She's fine, but this is not how I imagined Monica would sound.
This world of infinite choices.
She does have a good voice, though. Whoever this voice actress is.
Find that special day. What will it take just to find
I like this. It's so
that special
cute.
day?
This is the end, so there's no festival? Oh, I wanted the festival.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do?
Look how cute! Natsuki! Remove images? Oh,
When you're here,
Monica's not happy.
is fun for them anyway.
Great character arts, actually. Good job. I did it!
When I
Aw.
even read my own
So you never do get to the festival.
words when I
That
smile
sucks! Aw.
this world.
That was such a good game, though! I really liked Sayori. I feel bad that Monica got her in the end, though. Man, I wanted to go to the festival! We never get the festival? Oh. Oh! What is this? What was that option? I missed that one. When you get pinned against the wall? Hoo-hoo. We saw this one.
Does my pen
Oh, Sayori!
words for
And her buttons didn't fit her big booba. Sayori's amazing. We really just faked out Guppy with the festival time. Oh, thanks a lot, you guys.
or is it
That's okay. I had the fun. You guys, this is our first 3-hour stream. I can do it now. I'm a pro. There's Monica.
the ink flows down
Man,
Is there an after credits with Monica probably being crazy again? Yeah, when you hear this voice, you do not see that face. I'm sorry. I feel like she has a deeper voice. This is why Monica's best girl? Because she's the only girl? She's not best girl. Sayori is best girl. Made with Love by Team Salvag. Whoa! We did it! Yay! Ooh! This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same HE double hacky sticks epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Script file is missing. Reinstall? What happens if I reopen it? That's it? You really have to reinstall the game? Wow! Oh my goodness! Okay. Holy moly, you guys. We're gonna head over to the bedroom setup. And hello, you guys! What kind of a game is that? That was the best game I've ever played. Maybe not the best game, but like very close. It was definitely top 5. That was insane. She was programmed to be like that. Wow. I am baffled. I am flabbergasted. I am speechless. I am a third word for I have no words. Or a fourth word for no words. That was insane, you guys. There's more about this game? What am I missing? Tell me. DDLC is a game that messes with your mind after you let your guard down? We just speedran both Act 2 and 3, and even did the epilogue just like that? I did well? Oh, well that's good. I can't believe it. I can't believe that I did that. Hold up 1 second. Can you guys, like, believe that? Like, did we really do that? I'm trying to fix something. There we go. I cannot believe that. We unlocked other endings? Maybe I'll play again at some point, but for today I think we're done. But I cannot believe that. We speedrun. You said that I was weaving through roots to see like different stories, I guess. There are 2 more endings? Okay, well, maybe I might have to bring this back at some point. But I think we can safely say for now that we've closed the book on Doki Doki Literature Club. Like I said, please tell me other dating sims. Like, if you have any ideas, because I want to do more voice acting stuff like this, because it was really, really fun. I hope you guys liked my voices that it gave them. It was like telling a story, you know? Like reading a storybook to a child. I thought that was really fun. It was great. Thank you. No, thank you guys for staying with me. This is like, you guys stayed for a very long time. I'm sorry that it went on for so long. It's the first time you decided to watch an entire stream. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad I was here first. I cannot believe that game. Who wrote this? Hold up. I'm gonna look up who wrote this, because this was too well done. Let's see. My, screen's over here. Who wrote or who created Doki Doki Literature Club? Give me the wiki. Team Salva. Yeah. Who's the owner? Dan Salvato is the creator of Doki Doki Literature Club and Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Holy moly! Is Monica real? In reality, she isn't. She's just a visual novel character like the rest of them, but you can go by the story. All the girls are actually AI. They were made for another game, but were placed in DDLC for a reason. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that story. You can watch Game Theory if you want the deep lore of this game. Yeah, I want to read the lore. That was so good. Wow, I am... my throat's tired, but I had so much fun. I cannot believe that was the story. I didn't expect it to get that dark, but it also was like it was so well done. I still will never get over the line where it's like, if you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. I love that line. There are 3 endings. Okay, so we did one of them. The other one I'm assuming is if you just quit the game, and then the other one is waiting it out, I suppose? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at all the endings on YouTube, but that was insane, you guys. We did it. Oh, man. I'm sad, but also excited for the next time that I do bring this back, because it'll be like a month or 2 away. But we can say goodbye to the characters. Goodbye, Monica. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Natsuki. And most importantly, goodbye, Yuri. We love her. Yuri did steal my heart kind of there at the end. I didn't expect to love the characters as much as I did. It was so good. There was something I wanted to say before we end the stream. You can end... What? You can get an ending by going through every girl's route? Oh! But you never get to the festival. Which sucks. But, what was I gonna say? Oh, tomorrow we have a collab with a bunch of my friends, if you haven't seen. I really hope you guys show up for that one, because it's gonna be a big collab. It's gonna be so much fun. We have, Go-Go Tornado, Froggy Lock, Moosh, Pin Bun. Who else do we have? Amaryllis, Data Gator. Am I missing anyone? I think that's everyone. I'm the 7th. Yeah. There's so many people coming to tomorrow's stream, so I hope you guys come. It'll be at 2 p.m. EST. So, 11 a.m. PST, and then... don't quote me on this. I think it's like 5 a.m. JST. I don't know. I'll post on my Twitter, but I hope you guys see it. And yeah, I'm excited for the collab tomorrow too. I hope to see you guys all there. I hope you guys had a really wonderful Valentine's Day. This was a really great story to play for Valentine's Day. It was a lot scarier and more dark than expected, but it was still so cool. It was all about romance. Yeah. Bye. You'll watch the next stream. Of course. I hope to see you guys all tomorrow. I will see you there. Have the good night's sleep if you're going to bed. Have good dinners. Have a good day. And stay safe. Please stay safe. So I will see you guys later. Thank you for coming to my stream. And that's it for Doki Doki. Okay. I love you guys. Let's